This ain't advice. I'm not your advisor. And as they say in the biz, slap that subscribe button. We're only about 100,000 away from 1,000,000. We're almost there. Welcome to another episode of Buck Talk Mailbag. Let's take a look at a question. Is it normal to have to buy into a partnership offered by a job? You work for a consulting firm. Most of you are CPAs. You do IT consulting for corporations around the country. You've been there for 9 months. They're going to make you a partner. That's fast to become a partner somewhere. And you're CPAs and you do IT consulting? Does IT mean something other than information technology? Whatever. You'd have to pay roughly $25,000 a share, 1% each to buy in. The ROI is very good. That's not your concern. You're not sure if it's normal to have to buy into a partnership that you're already working at and bring in a lot of revenue. Okay, it is normal to buy into a partnership, especially at like a CPA or a law firm. Let's do some quick math. All right, so at $25,000 per percent, you're valuing the company at $2.5 million. So there is the question of whether you think the company's worth that much or not. Now, I don't know how a firm like yours is valued. Usually there'll be an industry standard way of doing it, like a multiple of revenue would be really common. So maybe 2 times revenue is a common multiple for your industry. Then in that case, if the company's got 1 million and a quarter of revenue, 1.25 million, then that would make sense. That's probably how it's calculated. That's how most of them do it. It is nice to know, are you buying a share from the company? Or are you buying it from someone else? And then what can you expect from it? What's the history? Has it paid a dividend? Working there for 9 months, being off a partnership seems really fast. And if you are bringing in a lot of the revenue, like you said, then that should probably just be reflected in your compensation. And you can defer some of that comp and buy more of the partnership. But it is very normal. You have to jump through a lot of hoops for somebody to offer you partnership that's not done that way. Now, the other 2 common ways you could do it, one would be they could offer you basically just pay you in units. So at a bigger company, this would be like an RSU or like stock options even. Stock options, you have to exercise them. So you're basically buying it just like you would have to buy it here. And RSUs, when you get those at a big company like an Apple or a Facebook or something, those get included in your taxable income. So it really doesn't make a difference to you. Let's say you're making $150,000. If you're making $150,000 and they say, we'll let you buy in 1 share this year, or if they say, hey, we're going to pay you $125,000, but we're going to give you a share, that actually doesn't make a difference to you. You have slightly more flexibility in the former case, right? But otherwise, it's basically identical, assuming you're going to buy the share. The other way that a company can do it is they can have multiple share classes where they issue them and you only have an interest in the profit. It's a little more complicated, probably less common, but it is common to buy in, especially for a consulting firm, CPAs, attorneys, things like that. That's most often how it's done. And the thing to think about is you're buying 1% of a company that is valued at $2.5 million. So if that company should really only be worth $1 million, then you're not making a great investment. If that company is worth 5, then hey, you're doing a really good job. And obviously you'll never know, but something to think about. So good luck. Congratulations.